What's up, Lunker Lee? So I got a little different one for you today. With the holidays coming around, there's going to be a lot of sales. There's going to be an opportunity, I guess, for you to coax a relative into buy and use a rod or a reel if you're into that. Your opportunity to maybe get somebody started in fishing. So what I want to show you today were my favorite setups from Walmart that anybody can go pick up. These are rod and reel combinations that I cut my teeth on in bass fishing. So they were rods and reels I depended on. Early on, you can see in many of my videos, if you go check them out, you'll see me using these exact rods. First one up is the Black Max. So the Black Max, the first thing I got was a $39.99 combo. Abu Garcia Black Max combo. At Walmart, this combo comes in the 6.6 medium rod 24-ton blank. The reel itself has 5 bearings, a 5-to-1 bearing system. It is 6-4-to-1, has a brass pinion gear, has very good drag, and it is a workhorse, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely loved these reels. Didn't have problems with these reels at all. Yanked up. In fact, I believe it was this combination where I got my PB of 7 pounds and 11 ounces. At the time I bought this combination, it was $39.99, and I've seen it vary. $49.99, $59.99. So during this holiday season, you're gonna want to watch out, hold up. Maybe you can get it for a great deal like I did, because I got both the rod and reel. And it is an amazing starter set for anybody getting into bait casting. If you need a quick setup to go along with your additional setups, to throw something, this is a good pickup to get started. This reel here will last you quite some time. As I started fishing though, I started to enjoy the benefits of a medium heavy rod, and I wanted to try that out. So the other thing that I picked up also from Target, this is the Berkley Cherrywood HD. These rods run anywhere from $22 to $25. This is a 7-foot medium heavy, covering a 1/4 ounce to a full ounce, 20 pound, 10 pound to 20 pound test. Your basic durable medium heavy. Of course, it had a full grip on it. That was one of the things later on I discovered. I really do enjoy the split grip a little bit more for some applications. I could see where this would be really handy, but this served me really well. I caught a lot of fish. I also had it paired with a Black Max. This Black Max in particular, to show you the durability of the Black Max, just to jump back for a second. My neighbor was out fishing for striper in the California aqueduct. Thinks he has a bite. He pulls up a Black Max combo. This reel is that reel. I bought that reel from him that was submerged in the water, and I fished it for months till I finally got someone to help me clean it and didn't have a problem. So incredibly durable reels. This is a very strong rod. It has a little bit here. I guess we can show you if I can get this in the photo. Hopefully I can. It's not too hot, but not a bad tip. Not a bad tip. It's not a noodle tip, and it quickly gets into the backbone because it's a fast tip rod, and it'll catch you a lot of fish. It's a strong rod. You feel like you have good control over the fish. This combination here, like I said, it was from $22 to $25. This reel I've seen by itself $39.99, sometimes $29.99. You gotta also, again with Walmart, look for the best sale. And this is a combination that I would use now, as a matter of fact. It's ready to go. Like I said, these are good workhorses. Of course, this right here is your lowest price combo without getting the straight up combination of the Black Max. And the most durable combo, because I have tried the Amp series. I've broken several Amp series medium heavy rods, 7 foot. So this is the one that stood out and held the test of time. So those are my two setups there. In addition to that, my favorite Walmart reel, as you know, is the Black Max. After that, looking at rods, my favorite rod for a casting rod is gonna be an Insight Pro Advantage rod. Now, as I understand it, these are old rods, so Walmart doesn't have an abundance of them, but everywhere I go, I see at least 2 to 3. And it's gonna be either like 1 to 2 spinning, 1 bait casting, or 2 spinning, 1 bait casting, but they just throw them out there, and then when they get bought, for some reason 2 or 3 more come out there. So watch your Walmarts, okay? These reels, rods here are excellent rods. These rods, the Insight Pro Advantage rods, these are made by Wright and McGill, which is essentially Eagle Claw. But don't be fooled. It's extremely light. It's a IM8 blank. So light, strong blank. It is a 36-30 blended blank. Also, it has on here, if I can show you there, the micro guide. So micro guides all the way down. It's an incredibly sensitive rod. This rod I've used for everything from crankbaits to chatterbaits, spinnerbaits. I've even fished small frogs, hollow body frogs on this rod. The only drawback at times can be the micro guides. That can get a little tough. I'm not very good at tying my braid to leader knot, so at times it can be a little tough for it to get through. But other than that, which is my personal hang up, I believe these are the best rods that Walmart sells. And I take a trip to Walmart, just having a family, 3 children, at least twice a week. So I go back to the fishing section, I take a look, I pick up all the rods, and I have yet to see anything compete with this rod. And with that, what I'm going to do is go ahead and transition over into my favorite spinning combos. So my first favorite spinning combo from Walmart is going to be my Insight Pro Advantage spinning rod. This is a 7.2 medium drop shot rod, and it comes complete with micro guides, and it has a bunch of them on there. Let's see if we can get this to where you can see it. Hold this down into the camera, and you can see many guides on here. These guides handle braid particularly well. What I love about this rod here, I've done Ned rig on this rod, drop shot on this rod, and the tip is phenomenal. I've cast it out 1/16, so I generally use about a 1/8 with anything that I'm doing, and this will cast it a mile, no problem. Put it right where you need it. In addition to that, when you get those bites where the bass just mouths it, you don't get that dunk. They just come up and grab it and hold it. You get that bend and that give in the top of the rod before that bass even knows you're there. And I've seen that a couple times where I'm just pulling it. Boom, reeling down, pulling up, reeling down. I pull up, and I see my rod tip go like this. I reel down, yank them, and I got them. So, extremely sensitive tip rod. This is also an IM8 blank. That's the 3630 blend, extremely light. And paired with that is the Silver Max. So I would say the Silver Max from Walmart, that's been one of my favorite reels. One of the reasons being, and I'll say right off the bat, is that the inches per turn, once you get to the 30 size of the Silver Max, is 29 inches per turn. So it's pulling in a good amount of line per turn, and that helps give you control of the fish. In addition to that, it was priced great. I believe these are $29.99, and it's held up quite a bit. It's got many of the features of the higher lines, the Revos with the slow oscillation and the casting lip. So with this combination here, I could cast a mile, and especially with pure fluoro on there, I had great control. I've caught a lot of fish on this particular setup. After that, I don't have many other rods that I would recommend on the spinning side, to be honest. I wouldn't recommend another rod there. I've also had the Berkley amp in the spinning rod too, and I had problems on the spinning and the casting with the tip guide, either the eyelet coming out, or I think I had on a 3-pounder, maybe a 3.5-pounder, and it popped my eye ring off. So I had bad experiences with that, even though it is from Berkley. It's an impressive looking rod with the black and then the black and green EVA handles on it, but not something I would recommend. I have not looked. I've looked at the Berkley Lightning, just not something I would do. I would definitely take this Cherrywood over the Amp series, and then I would take the Pro Insight Advantage rod over both of them. One more spinning reel that I would recommend, and that is, of course, the Lew's Xfinity. As I've done a full review on this before, it has a great price point of $29.99. Inches per turn, 32 inches per turn, so high speed reel. In addition to that, I believe this is a 8-to-1 bearing system, with the gears being pressed out on a famous machine that does very good precision gears. I've caught quite a few fish on these. Very nice starter, intermediate. If you just need an extra spinning rod to get another line out there, so you don't have to switch baits and tie up another one right on the spot, and you want to be able to make more presentations. This is a great addition. $29.99. Now, when it comes to these Pro Insight Advantage rods, these are on the higher end of the spectrum in terms of price for Walmart, so they are $49.99. But my recommendation, after fishing so many rods and reels at Walmart, and I've done a lot of them. Luckily. I'm not sure if you can see over here to the right, but Walmart rod, Walmart rod, Walmart rod, Walmart rod, Walmart rod. This one, it's a Brent Chapman, so similar to a Walmart rod. I have a lot of experience on the Walmart rods, and I'm here to tell you that Insight Pro Advantage, I believe, is the #1 rod that they sell. You can pair it with whatever you like. I recommend the Speed Spool here. I also recommend the Garcia Silver Max, the 30, when it comes to the spinning reels. When it comes to the bait casters, I have tried the Fluger. It broke on me immediately out of the box, both of them. I also tried a Quantum Pulse. All of these are in the same price range. My spool release button broke. Out of all three of those, the Pulse was the one that casted the furthest, but the overall durability and handling of the fish, I give that hands down completely to the Black Max. And of course you can go up from there. They have those options there too at Walmart, But like I said, if you just want to get another little quick setup, you want to get somebody else started off, or you want to give somebody some options for you that won't break their bank, all these combinations are a way to go. If you have any questions or comments on any of the equipment I have here, or things that you have used from Walmart that you enjoy, please let us know in the comments. Again, it is the holiday season, so people are looking for good options. Let's go ahead and help them out so they can get out there, catch those largemouth bass, and get hooked. So once again, if you've been here this long, I definitely appreciate you. And stay tuned for the next one.